Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Love, and it's a podcast. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans, along with my husband, my podcasting partner, and I wish he was my baby daddy. He's my step baby daddy, Alan Evans.
Hey, Train in the house.
Speaking of kids, it's spring break week here at Evans Manor. A lot going on with the kids this week.
And our podcast schedule's all fouled up.
It's all messed up.
That's okay.
But it's okay because we've got the kids and we just got to learn to go with the flow.
We're making it work.
Go with the flow.
We're jamming it in here in about an hour.
Yeah.
Between 3:15 and 4:15.
When we're recording the podcast.
Which means nothing to you, good, strong, sweet, clean, dear listener. But that's when we're
Not
recording.
our usual schedule.
Not our usual schedule.
But that's okay. We're going to get a lot of content covered in this podcast.
Are we?
Yes, we are. A lot of it has to do with what's happened this week during spring break.
You know what's a little concerning?
What?
When you were engaging out there.
Yeah, I had a big important phone call.
With the telephone representative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we usually drop the podcast today. Today is a Thursday. The podcast usually drops on a Thursday. I hadn't had one person, not one,
ask where the podcast is.
Ask where the podcast is.
That's a problem.
That's a little concerning.
That's a problem.
Hey, man. You seen y'all's numbers lately? Hey, man.
Maybe they're bad. Maybe we need to question why we're doing this, right?
Yeah, really.
Anyway, we are a little late recording the podcast and getting it out, but thank y'all for bearing with us and hopefully somebody's going to hear it. Real quick, when we started this week, little Dylan came over and he and his brother Cole were wrestling, and Dylan got his tooth knocked out.
Yeah.
But it was ready to come out anyway. There was like another little baby tooth underneath it. So it wasn't like...
Yeah, it was wiggly.
Yeah, it was wiggly anyway.
But it wasn't to the point... He said it wasn't to the point where he was comfortable like pulling it.
Yeah, it's scary to do that.
Right.
But this, it just a headbutt, there goes the tooth. That kid, he's 9 and does he still believe in the tooth fairy, or is he just playing along?
As a dad, I want to say he believes.
Yeah.
I think he's playing along.
He's really good.
Because he knows there's money.
Yeah, he knows there's money involved. And that kid expected to get a $20 bill.
You got to be kidding me.
And we're like,
20?
Is that what you're getting at your mom's house?
20?
That's a parent who either can't make change and you're screwed. I mean, I remember when Emma Kelly was little and I would be like, crap, I don't have any money. I would go to her piggy bank and get money out of her bank and give it back to her, because that's money I gave her anyway.
I got dimes and quarters.
So we settled on $5. And some people will say that's too much, right?
I think $5 is...
I think $5's a lot.
I think $5 is appropriate and fair.
Well, that
More
made
than
me
fair.
That made me think, what is the average? What is the tooth fairy paying these days? A recent poll said, because I looked it up, I was curious, kids are now getting over $5 a tooth. This is the average. So, some people get more, some people get less, but this is the highest it's ever been.
Well, you know why? It's the highest inflation's ever been.
The national average is $5.36, up 14% from just a year ago when the average was $4.70. They said kids in the Northeast get the most. They average $7.36 a tooth. I'm sure nobody's getting $7.36. It's averages,
Yes.
Kids in the South, $5.77. They're number 2.
South Kakalaki.
Third place, kids in the Midwest, $4.27 a tooth. And kids out west, they get $4.08 on average.
Well,
so I think $5 is right in line with because if the national average is $5.36, $5 would be right.
Where do you lump the great state of Texas, God's country, in this?
Well, are we Midwest no, we're not Midwest. We're either West or South.
We're none of this. We're the great state of Texas. We're our own thing.
Well, I don't. don't consider Dallas to be the South. I consider it to be the West.
I think most people consider Texas to be the Southwest.
Southwest.
I
Okay.
believe that's what most people would say, but
yeah, it's hard to
some
say.
people say it's the South, but I don't really consider Texas the South. The South to me is Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Kakalaki.
Thank you.
Florida.
And I'm heading to South Carolina. I'm so excited. Tommy Jean, my best friend since 5th grade, called me
Tommy Jean.
today. And she's like, I just can't wait. You're going to be here tomorrow. I was like, oh, no, I can't wait either. I'm so excited. But we're going to be, my mother's actually getting to go. And we're going to go eat at Cane's Barbecue. Did I talk about? Oh, I talked about this on the Love Letters to Kelly podcast.
Love letters to Kelly.
Yeah, if you ever go to Florence, South Carolina, go to Cane's Barbecue on the Pamplico Highway. They have a barbecue buffet, and I think they've started on weekend nights because they're only open like Thursday through. I don't think they're open on Sunday. Thursday through Saturday, maybe Sunday. They have like bluegrass music they play with a live band, which is really cool. So anyway, Cane's Barbecue on the Pamplico Highway. That's where Cane's Barbecue is. And I grew up about a mile, maybe mile and a half behind Cane's Barbecue. I would drive up there and get a half and half with red gravy on all of it. But just down, just right across the street from Cane's Barbecue was Young's 712. They couldn't call it 7-Eleven because they'd be ripping it off. So it was Young's 712.
It was like McDougal's and Coming to America.
So it was open till midnight. And one day when my friend Angie Curvin and I, it was a Sunday afternoon, and my parents had to go up to Go West. They were doing some accounting or something. You really want me to do it?
You mentioned it.
We got hats and belts and boots, jeans and shirts and Western suits, all the finest Western wear. Go West.
Go West.
Go West.
Go West.
We got the finest Western wear. Go West.
Go West.
Them good old boys gonna meet you there. Go West.
Go West.
Don't settle for less. Go West.
Let's
go west.
Let's go west.
In the
Lit up in
Florence
the Florence Mall. Let
Let
us bring out the cowboy in you.
Okay, close enough. I've done it so much. How do you still mess that up? Anyway, so my parents had to go up there on a Sunday afternoon, and my mama made candied apples for us before she left, but we had to wait for them to cool. You got to wait for them to harden. So Angie and I said, well, we want to get, we were so anxious. We were so excited. Let's go get on our bikes, and we're going to ride to Young 712 and get a Pepsi. So we go on our bicycles, we get up there, and there was a contest at the time where you can win a car. And you have to pop the cap. It was those glass bottles, and anyway. And you know how you do the bottle openers in the machine where the cap drops down inside,
Sure.
and they would catch down there. So you had to be really careful. You had to hold your hand underneath the bottle opener and not let the cap drop into the pit where all the caps are kept. So anyway, I got a bottle of Pepsi out. I got 2 bottles out, and I handed one to Angie, and at the last second I said, switch. And I got the one I was going to give to her.
No kidding. I didn't know this about this story.
Yeah. So I said, switch. This is before we popped the cap. So we didn't know. And when I peeled mine off, the little rubber thing underneath the cap, it said car.
Unreal. Was she bitter?
He was very upset.
She was? Really?
Yes. She's like, that's supposed to be my bottle. I was like, well.
Did you do the like you're doing now?
Yeah.
Just the shrug shoulder emoji?
That was we
You
didn't
gave
know.
her the shrug
we
shoulders?
had no. Yes, I am the model for the shrug shoulder
So
emoji.
you were standing there with your shoulders stitched to your ears,
Yeah.
just looking at her like, sorry.
Yeah, and we were just kids. I
Wow.
was 13. I was 13 years old, and so there were a bunch of adults in the store, and I'm like, I think I just want a car, and all the adults want to see the cap.
my.
I'm holding that cap so tight, I almost poked a hole in my skin, because I was holding it so tight.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we raced home on our bicycles. Angie Curvin mad as fire at me, and I called my daddy at Go West. I'm not singing it again, and he said,
Give us some.
No,
in voice though, in character.
Let's go west
No.
in the Florence Mall. No?
No, what did he say?
Oh, just leave me alone. He said, take that bottle cap and you put it on the top of the refrigerator and don't touch it, because he was so afraid I was going to lose it.
Yeah.
I came all the way home on a bicycle with it. I wasn't going to lose it at that point.
Uh-huh.
So when my daddy got home, he saw it and it said car. So he called the Pepsi-Cola bottling plant was down, in Florence. So he knew somebody that worked there. It might have been the president. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was the big guy.
Which
he
president?
said it was of the Pepsi plant, the bottling plant. And he said,
Huge.
yeah, she really won a car, but there's more than one cap out there because, not everybody plays. Some of them get lost.
It's like the golden ticket.
He said, first come with the cap wins. And the rest of them, it's the first come, first served, I guess. So that was on a Sunday. So the next morning we got up super early, butt crack of dawn, went down the Pepsi plant and they were not open yet. So we went to the International House of Pancakes and had breakfast.
IHOP.
And then went back to the plant where they said, yep, you want a car.
Wow.
But it's not here. Come back this afternoon and you can pick up your car. So my daddy, seeing this as an opportunity to advertise Go West in the Florence Mall, went and put on every cowboy article of clothing you can imagine.
Bolo?
Everything. Well, no, he won the scar. He wore the neckerchief instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Instead, the one thing he didn't wear, you said.
Oh, okay.
But he wore a hat with the feather
Feathers.
hat band with
Yeah.
the roach clip hanging off the back
Sure.
with the feather tail.
Spurs?
Neckerchief. Spurs.
Chaps.
Spurs that jingled.
Chaps.
Not the chaps. He had the big giant belt buckle with the leather belt with his name on the back, Jerry. He had just a big flower print, the big snap shirt.
Yeah.
So anyway, he comes clank, clank,
Clank,
clank,
clank.
clank up there with me. And I'm 13. I can't drive the thing. It's a stick shift. It was a Chevy Monza.
A Monza.
They don't even make them anymore.
Well, describe this car.
It
Hatchback?
was a 2-door. It was a stick shift.
What color?
I don't remember. It only had an AM radio, and I don't think it had air conditioning. I think it just had a heater.
But brand new car.
Brand new. So anyway, they had the news camera there because this is a big deal having somebody win a car. I think they probably changed the laws. I don't think you can be 13 and win a car anymore. But they had me show up. I get in the car and because my daddy had to drive. Alan's pointing at me, and it threw me off. So daddy gets behind the wheel of the car and he rolls down the window as they say, drive away and wave out the window. So we're waving out the window as I drive away. And that night on the 11 o'clock news, my daddy, all they showed of him was his arm sticking out the window, waving goodbye.
Man.
All that stuff didn't get shown.
Well,
But we sold the car. In case you're wondering, I was 13.
so you didn't even drive it. You just
sold it to our cheerleading sponsor, Miss Dania Jaquo, and that was her car after that. So anyway, there's your story
It's a good story,
you didn't even
babe.
know you wanted to hear.
What other podcast can you get a story?
That long?
Well, yeah, true. But from you winning a car and from me winning a car.
I know. Isn't that crazy? And then Alan, of course, won one just last year in a raffle. He won a 70. Well, mine. Okay. How old was I in 1980? How old was I? I was 13. So it was 1980 when I won
Yours
the
was
car.
in 1980?
Yeah, it was either 80. It must have been a 70 or 80.
1980.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's when I won the car. I was 13, so it must have been an 80.
Huh.
And you won a 70
I won a 70.
Chevelle.
Chevy Chevelle.
How about that? Okay, listen, before we get to more fabulous content on this podcast, we have to tell you that I think I told you this last time we talked about HelloFresh. They said that 7 out of 10 Americans agree that cooking up something for their partner in the kitchen is more intimate than having sexual relations. How about that? How about that? And that was a HelloFresh survey. They're the ones that found that. I love the fact that it does bring you closer in the kitchen. Alan, don't you think some of the more fun times we've had is when we do prepare a meal together in the kitchen?
Well, cooking is intimate.
It is an intimate
You
thing.
have to work together. You have to be close to one another. Yeah.
And and it's just like it's just a bonding thing, and then you get to enjoy it together and talk about it. I love it. But with HelloFresh, it takes all the stress out of what are we going to eat, and do we have all the ingredients we need? Oh, we need 1 teaspoon of this ingredient or it's not going to work. Go to the store for just that one thing. I hate that. And that's what I do love HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit, because not only is everything you need delivered right to your doorstep, it's the right quantity you need. So there's no waste with pre-portioned ingredients. You're cutting down on that waste. And there's just so much variety. 50 menu and market items to choose from every week. You will never get bored. If you're trying to, drop a few pounds, they have fit and wholesome menus. They have family friendly, even gourmet options. Maybe you want to try some of the cozy classics from around the world. HelloFresh fresh meals are ready in about 30 minutes, even less. They have some 20-minute recipes. Plus, HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same quality. And if you like the Zagat, is it Zagat or Zagat? I always feel like I'm saying it wrong.
I've always heard Zagat.
Zagat dining survey. You can save on average over $65 a month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping.
And Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider variety of meal plans to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. We love switching between brands, so go to HelloFresh.com/sandwich16 and use code sandwich16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com/sandwich16 and use code sandwich16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Thank you, honey.
We love HelloFresh.
Speaking of teeth, real quick, going back to the tooth fairy thing, did you see that story of a guy, I think it was in New York City? He has not been able to breathe out of his nostril for years. He thought it was allergies or something. It was getting worse and worse in the blockage. And the doctor, they were like, we can't see anything just looking up in there. They took a little camera in there. There was a tooth growing up in his nose hole. Did you see that?
Ew.
Well, your sinuses in the palate of your mouth, they're all right there together. And it's just, so they pulled the tooth and now he can breathe again. Did y'all see that?
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
You probably can't hear that, so I don't even know why I'm even bringing it up. We have an industrial-sized, gasoline-powered steel blower right outside our podcast studio right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay because you probably can't hear it, but I can.
Yeah. But if you can't, then we won't acknowledge it anymore.
Yeah, we won't even acknowledge it anymore. Okay. How about Great Wolf Lodge?
How about it?
It was fun.
Whose idea was this?
That'd be Kelly Raspberry
That's right.
Emmons. Kelly Raspberry Emmons got online and did a lot of the deal shopping and all that. But
well, we weren't traveling for spring break, so
No.
I wanted something for the kids to do that was fun and different that we haven't done with them.
yeah, it's this place called Great Wolf Lodge. Not an ad. It's a big water park, but it's an indoor water park. They have an outdoor area, but it's closed during this time of year. But the whole rest of it's inside. Lots of cool rides, lots of slides, all kinds of fun stuff to do. Pizza, ice cream shops.
Starbucks.
There's a Starbucks there. There's scavenger hunts. It's such a kid-friendly place. We had a really good time. Took Cole and Dylan and one of Cole's buddies, Christian. And just had a really, really great time. We only stayed one night, but I think one night was plenty for us.
Right, because the day you check in, you have access to the water park. I mean, I think starting at 1 o'clock or something. And then the day you check out, you have access to the water park. So that's 2 days of water parking.
Yeah, and shout out to Great Wolf. When we got there right at 1, and I did the mobile check-in. So there was this guy standing there waiting for me.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, and he said, your room's ready. I was like, sweet.
Yeah, because you can use the room because 3 o'clock check-in, right?
4 o'clock.
4?
Yeah, but
you just got lucky.
They had ours ready at 1. So we went straight to the room, changed, went straight to the water park. So we were at the water park at 1:30.
That's great.
Spent really all day there.
If you notice, Kelly Raspberry's name is not being mentioned in this. I decided to let them have their little boy time fun.
Yeah, we several times during the trip though. I asked Dylan, or Dylan would ask me, or Cole would ask me. They would say or I would say, "What do you think Kelly would think of this place?" You know, and I told him you'd probably think it was pretty fun. The people watching there is incredible.
Yeah,
it is awesome. I mean, and I'm being serious.
Anywhere where you get massive people
Yes.
around bodies of water.
Yes.
Did I say massive? Mass amounts of people.
Yes.
Masses of people.
Yeah.
And massive people.
Basically, several thousand people in a gigantic room, and they're all in their underwear.
Right. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
So, I'm looking at all the tattoos. Dylan and I are keeping account of how many butt cracks we see.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we didn't see any.
Oh, wow.
So that was good. Yeah. But no, there was
Good yet disappointing.
some fun people watching. Now, there's this one ride, babe. It's one slide. It twists and turns, and you can go down, with each other. So you can go down 4 people or 2 people. And Dylan and I did it, and it's the one that you go into this giant toilet bowl.
Yeah.
It is
I've seen
literally
those.
a gigantic toilet bowl. You pop into this
swirls
toilet
around.
bowl. Yeah, and then you swirl around in this toilet bowl. And so you
It's
find
like a funnel.
Yeah. you find yourself yelling, "I am a poo-poo! I am a poo-poo!"
Y'all were
And-
saying that?
Yes. So then you go down into this hole. It's like the hole at the bottom of a toilet.
Yeah, I get the visual.
Yeah. So I'm like, "I am a poo-poo." And then we go backwards into this hole, and it gets dark, and then we're flushed out into the sewer.
Wow.
But
That's a lot.
Yes. It was great. It was fun. That was
Do we need to ask Dylan how great it was?
Oh, Dylan, he'll back me up on this.
Was this the one he was terrified on?
No, the one he was terrified on was I think it's called like the Texas tornado or something.
Not the Texas toilet. They should call it the Texas toilet. The other one.
Basically, the one Dylan got a little frightened on. It spits you out into this big thing that goes left and right. So you're like going on there's four of us on a raft, and we're going left, right, and then you finally slow down, and then you get shot out another tube.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
So you kind of feel like you're about to fall out of the raft, but you never do. You know, it's like that.
I bet it's possible.
It's like that ship at Six Flags. You know,
if
the one that
it's
goes like this.
possible to fall out of it,
You would have done it.
I would have fallen out of it.
Yeah, you would have totally done it. But no, good time. They played the arcade quite a bit. They ate a lot of ice cream.
Do you think? Because
a lot of pizza.
I saw that Dylan had a lot of success with the claw machine. They were a friendlier claw machine than when you go to other arcades.
Very friendly
There's
claw
nothing
machines.
more frustrating because Dylan loves claw machines.
Very friendly.
So much so that we actually bought him a miniature one. You can get them on Amazon, a miniature claw machine. Look it up. The kids love them. They're very loud. You have to disconnect that audio. It's very loud. But yeah, he'll go to these places and he'll spend tons of our money on claw machines with no success, you know? And this one was a friendly one, so that's good.
Yeah, he won you a prize. I don't know if he's given it to you
He has
yet.
not given it to
Okay.
me yet.
Well, he
We've
won
been very distracted because when he got home, I had a present for him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kelly got him another dragon suit because his dragon suit was so small. His dragon pajamas.
Several Christmases ago, I got the boys these dinosaur onesies or dragon onesies or dinosaurs, whatever they are. And Cole outgrew his, Dylan long outgrew his, and then he inherited Cole's and he's outgrowing it. But he loves wearing those things.
He loves it.
He loves them.
He just wears them around the house.
And I'm like, aren't you sweating? Because of course, me going through menopause, I'm like, aren't you hot? And he's like, nope, I'm fine.
No,
nope.
he's fine.
So I ordered him another, I guess it is a dragon. I say dinosaur, but it's like this dragon onesie. He's wearing it right now.
And you can't get out of Great Wolf without visiting the souvenir shop.
Yeah.
Especially when Dylan's part of the crew. So he
he always wants a souvenir. He's the kid.
He
Buy
likes
me
the
something.
he likes the souvenir. So he got a pair of wolf slippers. So he's been running around the house with his dragon dinosaur onesie with his wolf slippers on.
Pretty cute.
It's pretty cute.
Did you take a picture of him yet?
It's a pretty good bit. I haven't with his onesie on.
We need to do that and post it.
Yeah.
It's super cute.
It is very cute. But
Anyway.
yeah, no, we had a good time. It was a good staycation.
So I had the house all to myself because Emma Kelly's with her dad in Atlanta and her sister because he's working there. And I'm home by myself. And I'm like, I don't want to go out for a girls' night. I just want to stay home. I might take a bubble bath. I do tend to like a bubble bath. My skin is paying the price for it. I need to moisturize
You were in that bubble
more.
bath for a while.
I was in the bath last
Yesterday.
night, probably for over an hour and a half.
You were.
I posted up. Anyway,
I'm not saying anything.
You better not. So anyway, while I was home by myself, stop it. They were all out. That's not funny and it's not nice. And now it's just getting cruel. It's becoming cruel.
Babe,
Don't
it's
do
a
it again.
joke.
It's not funny.
Okay.
I've already told you I don't think it's funny.
I'm sorry. Keep going. You're
So,
making the listeners tense.
I'm telling you, and you're doing it anyway.
Go.
Don't do that anymore.
Okay, keep going.
So what I did with my girls' night, was I poured what was left in a bottle of wine that needed to be finished, and I propped up in the chair, and I turned on Henry Danger.
Yes.
By myself.
It's a good show.
I was you know why I was watching Henry Danger? Because for months and months, Dylan, our 9-year-old, has been watching Henry Danger. He'll watch it all the way through and start it and watch it over again. But on Netflix, it was only seasons 1 through 3, right?
1, 2, and
1
3,
through-
yeah.
I didn't know there was more than 3 seasons. And then Dylan's like, yeah, there's like 2 or 3 more seasons. I was like, no, where?
We're like, where are they?
Because Alan was asking me, do you know how this ends? I was like, it's really weird. It's just like a regular episodes. It just ends. And Dylan's like, you haven't seen it all. So we found out that on Paramount Plus, which I've been telling Alan, just cancel it. We never watch it. It's the rest of Henry Danger. So I'm sitting there by myself watching a freaking Henry Danger marathon because I'd never seen these episodes.
The episodes
How
on
embarrassing is that?
the episodes on 4 and 5, though, I was telling Kelly, I don't like them quite
It's
as much.
weird.
It's weird because everyone's voice is deep now.
They're
Like they've
all
all been
growing.
through puberty. Henry Danger's like
Taller than
Captain Man. It was just weird.
Schwaz didn't change.
Schwaz
Schwaz
didn't
is the
change.
only one that didn't change because Captain Man has gotten meaner.
Yeah, and he's mean.
He's just mean, and I don't like that. I like it when you're just funny and maybe sarcastic. But he's just mean.
Piper's like old now.
Just old and annoying.
She's not as annoying.
If you've
though.
never watched Henry Danger, please do so you can see what is arguably the most annoying character that's ever been created for a television program.
It's that. Yeah, I agree.
And we can't, but
I
we
agree.
love the show despite Piper.
It's a great. It really is funny, and it's got a lot of. The reason I like it, I think, is because there's a lot of subtle adult humor.
Yeah.
that goes right over the kids' heads.
Well, it's a lot of like social commentary.
Some of it's social commentary. Some of it is even borders on political.
Oh yeah, but
yeah,
very.
But it's so abstract and on the down low. You're like, oh, that was kind of funny, you know.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what I did with my big night out.
Henry Danger, huh? Mm-hmm. And then apparently there are episodes after seasons 4 and 5.
Right, because they continued the show without Henry Danger. So now it's called Danger Force or Danger Squad
Force or something
with new kids. I'm like, I don't know if I don't know
out.
if I want that.
I'm out. Give me.
I might just be done with when I finish watching Henry Danger. We're going to have to reassess our Paramount Plus and decide if we're going to keep it or not.
That's what you said after.
I know. Every time I get rid of
That's
something,
what you said after Ink Master.
I know. But now I found Henry Danger.
Mm-hmm. What else do you want? HBO?
Well, I don't know, because here's another situation we've got. My daughter, Emma Kelly, 15, love her. She's great. She has recently discovered the Kardashians, Keeping Up with the Kardashians on E. And she has been just, because one day out of the blue, she said to me, we were just walking the mall, she said, I love Kim Kardashian. I was like, where did that come from? Just out of the blue. And it turns out she's been binge watching the entire series. Well, now the Kardashians, they've ended on E and they're moving over to Hulu.
Oh, are they really?
Which we do not have.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a feeling she's going to ask for that.
You know, whoever figures out, and I know this will happen someday, whoever figures out how to bundle the different streaming services and offer them as a package or offer them so that you can pick off a menu and then offer them at an even lower price than if you individually subscribed is going to make billions.
I'm such a fan of cherry picking the shows you want to watch because I will have like I said, we have Paramount Plus simply because of Ink Master. That's the only reason we got it. And now here we are. And Disney Plus, the only reason we have it is because of the Mandalorian.
But you know what that model is? It's cable.
I know.
It's cable, but you're just streaming
I
it.
know. But I want to cherry pick what I want to watch.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's that. Oh, and I'm also just obsessed, and I'm so disappointed that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is getting ready to wrap up. They're doing their reunion shows right now. Jen Shaw getting ready. Her trial's been postponed if you've been keeping up with that. But Real Housewives of New Jersey is so good this season. Man, if y'all aren't on board, I'm almost halfway tempted to do a Real Housewives podcast, but there's so many of them out there that would do such a much better job.
I thought you were talking all this big game about spinning off and doing your own bit.
Well, I would say I do like special little podcasts here and there.
Yeah, well,
I might do that.
I'll spin off, do my own bit.
Go ahead.
I'll do it.
I'd love that.
I'll do it right now.
What are you going to do a podcast on?
Unplug your microphone.
Okay. But yeah, I just don't think I would do it justice because people that do those Real Housewives podcasts are just so damn good at it. They're so funny. If you've never heard with, you need to follow. I told my friend Susan about it and she's in love with him now.
Susan Shocker?
Yeah. Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino is fabulous. I love him. It's just him by himself. He does interviews from time to time. He's so stinking funny. Danny is Everything Iconic by Danny Pellegrino. You'll like that. And there's also another one called Bitch Sesh, I like. They get a little political sometimes, but whatever. I just want to hear housewives talk. So anyway, those are a couple of good ones.
You think he's trying to blow the grass off of the lawn?
I don't know what's happening. Are you sure it's not the lawn people, or is it Bill? Our neighbor Bill.
It could be Bill.
Our neighbor Bill loves a leaf blower.
We
y'all.
love Bill.
But he loves a leaf blower. But I bet y'all can't even hear it, so it's not a big deal.
It's
but
next door.
Speaking of lawns, that's what a perfect segue.
Good segue.
It is, because, I don't know where you're living listening to this podcast. We're in Texas. Literally today it's like 70 degrees. We have like a winter warning all day tomorrow. It's just the craziest time of year here.
Literally scrambling the sand trucks.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
getting the sand trucks ready for what could happen tomorrow. But then, of course, in Texas, we're going to have this brutal summer heat. Our lawns and the needs for our yards are way different for the needs of your yard, wherever you live. But if you're worried about maybe using chemicals in your yard, you want it to look great, but I don't want to put that junk on there. Did you know traditional lawn care lays down 90 million pounds of pesticides each year?
Wow.
That's not good.
I didn't know that.
Well, Sunday is different.
Sunday
is on a mission to change how people care for their yards. And like I said before, your yard's different than my yard, so why would one treatment work for everybody? It doesn't. Sunday can help you grow a beautiful lawn without the guesswork or the nasty chemicals. They have custom plans that include fertilizer and everything you need to easily care for your lawn, and with ingredients like seaweed, iron, molasses, you can feel good with your kids and pets running around on the lawn. All you have to do is visit getsunday.com, put in your address. Their lawn analysis tool does the rest for you. And then they use soil and climate data to create a personal nutrient plan delivered to your door right when you need it. And Allen has used this on our yard. You just attach the ready-to-use pouch to your garden hose and spray.
You just
It takes
spray.
less than
It's
15 minutes.
simple.
And best of all, the stuff really works.
It really does. And Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. Full season plans start at just $129, and you can get 20% off at checkout when you visit getsunday.com/lovin20. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/lovin20.
There you go. And maybe by the time the podcast ends, the leaf blowers will be gone.
Maybe they will.
That's our fault for recording in the middle of the afternoon.
Is it?
It is.
Just here in my home trying
It's our fault.
in my home trying to record. You want to go through some listener correspondence?
Sure.
We've been getting a lot of letters lately, which is great.
Well, I think the more we read, the more we get.
There you
Right.
go. Sure. And if you want to send us a letter, I can't guarantee that it will be read, but it might. You can send it to podcast@kellyandallen.com.
And you can go to kellyandallen.com also and there's a link there you can click to contact us as well.
You can. You can find our world headquarter address where if you wanted to send us gifts, food, clothing, gasoline.
Might want to tap the brakes on some of the edible gifts for a while.
Yeah.
We're both trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both trying to reverse our fortunes.
Now, Alan's already started. I'm waiting until I get back from South Carolina. I was like, I am not starting a diet 2 days before I leave for South Carolina. But Alan's 2 days into his.
Let me give our listeners, because I've told Kelly, what I ate as my final meal, my fat load meal before starting my plan.
Yeah.
Out at Great Wolf Lodge at the all-you-can-eat buffet. I was that guy. I was the guy who dominated the buffet.
Well,
3 fried chicken thighs, macaroni and cheese, happy fries, which are basically French fries in the shape of
Smiley faces.
2 barbecue ribs, onion rings, 2 pieces of birthday cake, a piece of cheesecake, a chocolate chip cookie.
Wow.
And I washed that down with 2 glasses of unsweet tea with Splenda to save
perfectly delivered Splenda
yes,
packets.
to save some calories. Yeah. That's what I had.
How did you feel walking away from the buffet?
I didn't feel great.
No.
No, I didn't
But
feel
it was your
great.
last meal.
Yeah.
And because I know I'm going to be going on an eating program when I get back from South Carolina, I'm like, well, what can I finish eating in the pantry right now? Because it's just going to spoil if I don't eat it now. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
But you have fun. You're going to be ahead of me, honey. You're ahead of the game. You're starting like a whole week before me.
Oh, I'm already down 3 pounds. Yeah. 3.5.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay.
I know you won't rub it in.
Are we doing a competition or are we just doing it?
No, we're not doing a competition because you always beat me in that.
You want to see if we can lose 50 combined?
Oh,
What?
yeah, we can absolutely do that.
We can?
Babe,
What?
I've got a little bit to lose.
How much?
Well, we don't need to talk about that right now.
Why? We talk about everything.
Maybe after I weigh in, after South Carolina.
Like, what do you know?
Alan, stop.
Okay, here's some letters. This first letter is from Ashley. Subject, restaurant fail update. So we read a letter from a listener who said they found a memory chip,
Yes.
an SD card in their drink.
Yes.
Hey, Alan and Kelly, just wanted to give you an update. I had my sister listen to your letter that you read, her letter, and react to my email, and they loved it. My older sister even sent me a photo of the tainted drink to send you as proof that it happened.
I believe you.
Here it is. Describe that to our good, strong, clear,
it is
clean,
a
dear
big
listeners.
martini glass, and at the bottom is a memory card, which she even circled for us to see, a little chip thing.
That's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very odd.
To top it
It
all
looked
off,
like a tasty drink, though.
To top it all off, she was able to confirm that the SD card incident took place in 2019 while dining at Chili's.
Really?
Yep.
How about that?
And she says, unreal. Thanks again, Ash.
That's great.
Wow.
That does look like a tasty cocktail, though.
You know what would have been interesting? Pop that dog out of there, dry it off, and try to
See what's in it.
stick it in a computer, see if there's any lewd stuff on there, which I bet there was.
You never know. Somebody tried to get rid of the evidence real quick.
Pictures of people chugging egg whites.
Ew. Sin Galvin did that on social media.
Sin does that?
I thought that's why you were saying it.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see her do that?
I did.
Sin Galvin is trying to count one of our very best customers, Sin Galvin.
Well, and our social media director.
And the unpaid social media director.
Well, it's a internship.
Whatever, Alan.
It's an
anyway,
internship.
She's counting macros, and she's like, I'm not getting enough. So she decided her solution is just to start drinking egg whites. I about threw up. She said it doesn't taste like anything. I was like, oh, I don't care. It's so gross.
Not what she told me, but
I like boiling eggs and eating the egg whites. That's the way I get my egg whites.
I told Sin, I'm like, Sin, tuna, turkey slices. Why are you chugging that stuff?
You could boil eggs and eat the egg whites. I like boiled egg whites.
I saw that. I'm like,
I know. So gross.
Okay, this next letter is from Gabby.
Hey, Gabby.
Subject, counseling resource. Good morning.
Good morning.
I recently listened to one of your podcasts, and I heard that one of your listeners is needing counseling but does not have the financial resources. Our practice has a small nonprofit, Dream Big PSP Counseling that was created a few years ago to provide counseling services to individuals that are either uninsured or underinsured. We're located in Fort Worth, Texas, Cowtown, but can also offer telehealth services. If we can be of any assistance to your listener or listeners, please feel free to share my email or our office number. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you, if you're interested in this, I'm going to give you the office number. It is 817-626-6401. And that's Dream Big PSP Counseling, www.dreambig-psp.com. Hope this helps.
That's very, very generous.
That's very
Thank
kind.
you.
Very, very kind. You want to do another letter?
Sure.
Just keep rolling.
What else you got to do?
What else I got to do? Well, I got a lot to do.
Besides read letters.
Besides what you told me the other day. You don't do shit. You told me that the other day. But you get all butt hurt when I imitate a Star Wars character. This next letter is from Kim. Subject, EK musicals. A suggestion. I saw Hairspray on Broadway in NYC. Please sit down with EK and watch the musical Hairspray movies.
That's with John Travolta in the role, I think.
I love the older one with Ricky Lake, but the newer one is great too. I'm also a lover of musicals. Kim.
Emma Kelly does not know this yet, but for Mother's Day, I got us tickets to see Mean Girls. They're bringing it to Dallas Summer Musical. So we're going to go on Mother's Day night together. So that'll be fun.
Fun. All right. You're doing that Mother's Day, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I asked you if it was okay.
You did. Well, you don't have to ask me if it's okay.
Well, I mean,
I appreciated that you did, but
well, of course. You just said it like you didn't know. You're like, Mother's Day. But I did tell you.
I was
before I bought them.
I was interjecting. This is a little behind the kimono. I was interjecting on the podcast to try to create interest and surprise.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you weren't surprised. You're a good actor.
Thank you. I was in a movie. I'm an actor.
Yeah.
I have an IMDb, but I can't figure out how to get my picture on it. This next letter is from Abel. Subject, Phantom of the Opera. Hello, Kellie and Allen. On your last podcast, Kellie mentioned that she wanted to see more Minnie Driver movies. Well, did you know that she is also in the Phantom of the Opera?
Yes, that's why I saw, well, that's not why. Emma Kelly was watching it. She just fell in love with Phantom of the Opera with Gerard Butler and Emmy Rossum. And Minnie Driver was the opera singer that quit. But I don't think that was really her singing. I need to look that up.
I
didn't watch the whole movie. I literally watched Gerard Butler played the Phantom. I literally watched the first 10 minutes and then I had to go. I didn't watch the whole thing.
I get Gerard Butler and Gerard
Depardieu
confused.
Gerard Butler's the one you want. You don't want Depardieu.
What's wrong with Depardieu?
Gerard Depardieu is disgusting.
Why? Lewd?
Yeah, he's just gross.
Speaking of lewd, my favorite NFL football team, their owner is in the news.
I know.
I'm not spilling any big secret.
Have y'all
it's
heard
all
the
over
news?
the media.
Jerry Jones has at least one love child. Well, many, many years ago, this woman, she said she was a ticket agent at Little Rock, Arkansas for American Airlines, and Jerry Jones put the full court press on her and seduced her. And she says she was separated from her husband at the time.
Because Jerry's such a looker.
But they got back together. Well, I bet he could be very charming and persuasive when he needs to be.
Well, his billfold is.
And anyway, she did a little DNA test, and the baby was not her husband's. It was Jerry Jones. And so apparently, this is just what I've read in the press. So don't sue me, Jerry, or anybody in that family. This was in the news. So apparently, the woman took a lump sum cash payment. It was like over $300,000. And with the agreement, a non-disclosure, like I'll never talk and say this is Jerry's baby, and he's not even listed on the birth certificate. But anyway, the daughter has all this money, and they've been giving her payments all these years. Well, now she's 25. She's supposed to get like other payments, like I don't have the exact years in front of me. It was like 21, 23, and 25, or 5, something like that. Anyway, her argument is, my mama signed that agreement. I didn't. The non-disclosure was not signed by me. And so now she's suing. She wants a rightful place as one of Jerry's heirs.
So this has created a fluster cluck.
Yeah, it's bad.
You know, I was texting my dad back and forth. You know, and we're just kind of like the football fans. I mean, this is Jerry's personal life. He did what he did. It's his problem. It's not really my problem. But man, when you have stuff like that going on, aren't you really distracted from the football part of it? Isn't it time to maybe think about, let's just turn this over to the Suns and let them run it?
This was 25 years ago.
I know, but you know he's been dealing with this crap, and
he's just been writing a check he hasn't even been writing the check. Somebody else set that up.
Well, he's got a big problem.
Well, he's got a problem now. It's a PR problem.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Isn't it time to just kind of step away?
But Arnold Schwarzenegger did the exact same thing.
I'm a friend of Sarah O'Connor. I was told that she was here.
Didn't acknowledge that kid. I don't know what arrangement they had financially. But I don't know what happened with that. I don't know.
Your clothes, your boots.
It's very fascinating.
Give them to me.
And the mother and daughter, there was this reality show called Big Rich Texas. I think it was only on for 3 seasons. I watched the first season and it was just painful to watch. But they were on, the woman and the daughter were on season 3, I believe. And the mother, she was a single mom raising her daughter. And in her cast description, it said she was living off a trust fund. And now we know that trust fund was Jerry's trust fund. It wasn't her daddy's trust fund. Just interesting stuff. So I think, I think she might have a case because she's not the one who signed the non-disclosure agreement. Her mother did.
I don't know.
And now
That's
that
what
she's
the lawyers
only
gotta figure out.
and now that she's only got like one more payment coming in this agreement.
Now all of a sudden she's wanting to be his daughter. Wanting to be, his daughter.
Well, also Jerry Jones is getting up there in age, and if she doesn't get declared rightful heir right now, it might be too late a little bit later on.
Yeah, it just
there's a lot at play
this
here.
This whole thing is just it makes me feel icky.
It's icky, but intriguing.
It's all very
fascinating,
very icky.
Yeah,
he's icky, she's icky.
It's too bad Real Housewives of Dallas went off the air. I could have them on there.
I just want to see a damn winning football team. That's all I want.
Some of us appreciate the soap opera of it all.
Wouldn't be like this if Troy was there. Last good quarterback they had.
Well, he was a quarterback for them when all this was happening, babe.
And he was winning Super Bowls.
But just saying,
best
Jerry was running around being naughty when Troy was there. They were all running around.
That whole
being
organization
naughty.
was wheels off.
I know.
In the 90s when they were at the top of their game.
I know.
Remember Michael Irvin?
Oh yeah.
And the paper bag and all that stuff that was in the paper bag.
What was in the paper bag?
Butt plugs.
What?
Dildos.
Where was that? I missed that
remember
story.
He and well, I don't want to just come up with a name, but it was Michael Irvin and another dude. They were arrested. And the police found this paper. They were arrested with these girls. They found this. There was drugs or whatever. They found this paper bag, and it came out. Everyone's like, "What was in the paper bag?" Butt plugs.
That got buried. I didn't hear about that.
Dildos.
Or maybe I just forgot.
All kinds of lewd stuff.
How did we get so far off track?
I don't know. We were talking about Phantom of the Opera. Now we're talking about butt plugs.
We're not talking about it.
All right, let's move on here. This next letter is from Dory. Subject, foot sizes. Hi, Allen and Kelly. I've almost written 100 times, but this time I happen to be sitting at my desk catching up on some work and the latest podcast, so I thought I'd shoot you guys an email.
Thank you.
My husband and I have a combined shoe size of 24. Now, the reason Dory sent us this is because I asked people to do this.
Which I thought was just the silliest thing ever, but they responded with their shoe sizes.
Kelly and I have a combined 21, which I thought, hey, we're big people. So 21's a big combined.
Size 9 that's my size. It's not that big.
I'm a 12. She says, I have big feet for someone not quite 5'3". Size 8.
Size 8 for a 5'3" person is
So Dory, I'm totally
it's
just
not huge, but
it's not huge, but
8 is not a huge like clown sized foot.
Right.
But for a petite person, that would be a larger
yeah,
size.
Dory, you're not Bozo the Clown, but you don't have any problem standing.
Right.
Like a strong wind isn't going to blow you over.
Right.
And you can swim.
She is grounded.
I bet you're a really good swimmer.
Don't make fun of her. She's had to hear that her whole life.
And my husband at almost 6'7", dime, wears a 16.
I'm more intrigued by the fact that he's 6'7" and she's 5'3". That's the more interesting part of that letter.
Yeah, good call. Tall guys like shotties.
Shotties?
Shotties.
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 Well, why'd you go for 5'9"?
Because I like it creamy. I like it lily white.
Yeah.
His name is Allen, too. He told me a story of shopping when he was in high school and running into Big Al. My man. When his mom called him Allen, supposedly Big Al said something to the effect of, I'm not Big Al, you're Big Al. That sounds like something Big Al would say. Yeah, that sounds like something Big Al would say. I'm a travel advisor and would love to join you guys on a podcast family vacation, but it always falls on our daughter's birthday. You and Allen, her husband, have the same sense of humor and would totally get a kick out of each other. Hopefully it'll work out someday. Thanks for all the laughs. I'm always looking forward to the next podcast. Dory. P.S. When will the new Oaked open? That location is about 30 seconds from Allen's office, and we can't wait. You want to address those questions?
Well, the Oaked 2 location is on pause right now. There's been just some stuff that's come up. We're still very optimistic, but it's not happening this year.
It won't happen this year.
It will definitely not happen this year.
If it happens, it'll be next year.
Very optimistic. There's a lot going on. That's all we need to say about that.
Yeah.
But we're very optimistic.
Podcast vacation? I know we've had a lot of people ask.
We're not doing one this July. We have not every July 4th week since we've been married. That's my my vacation at work, and that's when we got married. That's when we went on our honeymoon, and it's just worked out where we've been doing these podcast family vacations that week in July, the week of July 4th. But we're going to try to do a family with our kids, vacation this summer. There is the possibility maybe we can. What if we looked at doing a podcast family vacation at a different time of year? Like this listener, I forget her name already. What was her name?
That'd be Dory.
Dory said she can't go because it's always 4th of July week. That's around her daughter's birthday. Well, what if we did it a different time of year?
Mm-hmm.
When we, have
maybe around my birthday.
Maybe.
Bring out the cocky show stealer Speedo again.
I was thinking probably maybe Thanksgiving or something.
Really?
I don't know. Well, when else are we going to do it, Alan? You can go without me. I can't miss
that wouldn't
work.
be any fun.
Well, that's the thing. I can't miss work.
I thought you had a proposal out.
I do, but that's probably going to be next year.
Wow. Why don't we do a little bit of this, and
All
then
right.
we'll bring it home for Jerome, and then we'll yogurt out.
Listen, I know a lot of our listeners have started little side hustles with the pandemic, maybe started an online business. And now that we're, through the pandemic now, you're like, man, business is booming, but I'm scrambling. There is something known as being a little too successful, right? And you're trying to figure out how you can be more efficient with your time, maybe how to save money with your e-commerce business. Well, one way you can do it is to stop wasting time and stop wasting money by partnering with stamps.com in your business, because you won't be wasting time because you're not shutting down everything to get everything to the post office before they close. And you're saving money because with stamps.com, you're getting discounts you cannot find anywhere else, up to 40% off those U.S. post office rates and up to 76% off UPS rates. With stamps.com, you can print official U.S. postage for mail going anywhere in the U.S. and around the world, whether you're just sending out little invoices, whether you've got your side hustle Etsy shop and you're sending out packages, or you're a huge warehouse and you're shipping out these great big orders. Stamps.com will make your life so much easier. All you need is a computer and a standard printer, no special supplies or equipment. And you're up and running in minutes, printing official postage. And they have tracking tools so your customers know exactly where their packages are. And what I really think is a big selling point too is with stamps.com, you just slap those labels on your packages, you schedule a pickup, or you drop them off at your convenience. You're not beholden to the post office hours anymore with stamps.com.
So stop overpaying for shipping with stamps.com. Sign up with promo code SANDWICH for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale with no long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage or page, and type in SANDWICH. Go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code SANDWICH. All right, babe, we're going to bring it home for Jerome with 2 more letters.
Yeah, and before we go, did you notice anything different about my
I
hair?
did. Your hair looks wonderful. It looks beautiful. It's got a sassy, kind of modern cut, and a little bit different part.
Parted on the other side.
Parted
You
on the
did
other
notice?
side. Yes, I did.
This is the thing, ladies.
And new color.
Well, I did the color myself.
I love it.
Maybe it just
I
looks
love it.
darker because the part's different.
Love it.
Look, ladies, I learned a long time ago you're supposed to give your part a rest by changing your part. But every time I get frustrated, I'm like, I can't do it. And I go back to my regular part because it's just easier. But my hairdresser, Alban, said, we got to try parting your hair.
Alban?
Alban.
How did he say it, though?
He's like French. He says, you got to give the hair a
Cher?
I don't know. Quit asking me to do accents and then make fun of me. So anyway, so we're parting my hair on the other side now. We're giving my part a rest, but it is a pain because it's in my face all the time right now. But we're gonna
I like
get
it. No, I think
and
it
I've
looks
got
nice.
a lot of new baby hairs. He's like, oh my gosh, Kelly, you've got so many new baby hairs growing
Nutrafol.
in. Yeah, so I've got all these baby hairs coming in. So that's really fun too. So that's it. I just didn't know if you noticed.
No, I did. It looks really nice. I like this area in here.
Well, yeah, that's the part that usually kicks out. Well, I just like yesterday I haven't been to see Alban since before Thanksgiving. It's been that long. And I just one day I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, all my ends are split. And I'm getting ready to travel to South Carolina. And I called and I said, I'll just take his first available. I figured it'd be after I get back from South Carolina. He just happened to have an opening at 5 p.m. So I got in yesterday.
Well, it's tough to get in with him.
I know. I just got really lucky.
'Cause
He
he's
must
the-
have had a cancellation.
he's the man.
It's very good. But yeah, he was, I do my own color at home now. And he showed me the back of my hair. And
Uh-oh.
I did my root touch up in the front, but I forgot to do the back.
Wait a minute. So you roll into Josie Bear over there with self-colored hair?
When I moved,
What did the other patrons think of that?
I don't care. When I moved here to Texas from South Carolina,
South Carolina.
I used to do my own hair color all the time. All the time. I also did my own manicures and pedicures. I never dreamed of having someone else do these services for me. And I remember when I sat down in the Josiah Bear Salon for the very first time in 1994, and Jean-Philippe was the man there. He was the one to see, because back then in the 90s, what was in style? Short haircuts, very short. And he did my haircut, and he said he was also French. He loves, or was he French? Anyway, wherever he's from.
Jean-Philippe?
Jean-Philippe was from Austria. No, where is Jean-Philippe from? Anyway, he might be French.
Good eye, mate.
Belgium. He was from Belgium.
Oh, he's from Belgium. Yeah.
Anyway, he's like, who does your hair color? He said, you do such a beautiful job. Who does your hair color? I said, I do it. So anyway, during the pandemic, I started doing it myself again.
Last time I saw Albon was probably 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, when Jose came to town.
He told me I had cement in my hair
Yeah.
and I had no lift. He said, you don't have any lift because you have cement in your hair.
Cement.
Okay, babe, you want to finish off with these?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, your hair looks very nice. Very
Thank you.
beautiful.
I'm just training it to go the other way.
Very beautiful. I feel like I've issued some joking cold pricklies on the podcast. Now I have to give you some good warm fuzzies for a
Thank
while.
you. I appreciate
Do you
the
feel
warm
better
fuzzies.
if I give you some warm fuzzies?
Well, it is nice to be complimented, isn't it, honey?
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
It is.
Thank you.
And there's why we have Kelly claps back. If you knew. Okay. This next letter is from Amy. Subject: tournaments. Or if you're from Georgia, tournaments.
Tournaments.
Tournaments. The chairman at the Masters is always a golf tournament. Golf tournament. Hi, Kelly and Allen. You two brighten up my week every week. I listen to every episode and listen daily to the Kid Karate Morning Show, nationally syndicated. I'm a softball mom since 2014. My daughter started playing travel softball at 9, so Dylan's age. My husband and I were total newbies. Then we went to a few tournaments, learned how it's done by watching other parents. I got tired of forgetting things, so I finally typed out lists of items I needed to bring each Saturday and Sunday. That helped a lot. I have a spring-summer list and a winter list.
I want to see your list.
We would like to see your list.
Did she include the list?
Because people love lists. No, she did not include her
Oh, we
list.
need the list.
She might make us pay for the list.
I'd pay a few bucks for that list.
Okay. When she was younger, the tournaments would be mostly just one day. Sometimes we'd be there over 14 hours.
That's crazy.
She is now in the 11th grade, almost 17 years old, and still playing. As she got older, the tournaments became farther away, and we were playing Saturday and Sunday, so hotel bills became a regular thing. It can be so expensive and time-consuming, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. It will all be over so soon, and we will miss it so much.
Yeah.
I hope you get it with a good team with good parents. The team we were with for 5 years was awesome, and those parents became our second family. We were together so much on the weekends that we became very close. Enjoy
I look
the
forward
journey.
to that part of it. I
Yogurt, Amy, one of your very best customers.
I do.
P.S.
Oh.
I'm sorry, babe.
I thought you were done. I was just
I'm
saying, I
sorry.
do look forward to that part, becoming friends with other parents.
Yeah. P.S. I met both of y'all in Dallas when you had a pop-up shop for EK and me at a hotel.
Yeah.
It was December 2019.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was my idea, was to keep doing those pop-up shops with Emma. We shut Emma, Kelly, and me down, if anybody hadn't noticed. It was just online e-commerce is hard. And it was just me and Alan working out of the garage. It was hard. And I was like, pop-up shops we could do. And right before the pandemic, those were all the rage. You'd show up everywhere. You'd have a pop-up shop and you'd do really well. And my dream was to have my niece help run it for me. And then it just...
Well...
We can revisit it at a later time.
Yeah, we can always revisit it, but China virus got our vendors.
It got our vendors. It was just a big thing. So anyway, if anybody's wondering, there is no EK in me right now.
Okay, here's our last letter, and we'll yogurt out after this.
Oh, but I am really looking forward to that. That is true about the getting with the parents and being like a little family.
The ones I've talked to have been very
I
nice.
I look forward. The only problem with is, we also live further away.
Yeah.
because we're a divorced family, and so the team he's on is on the city over from us. So it's not like we can't just invite all the kids over to our house after the game because
Yeah.
we're far.
But the parents that I've interacted with have been in fact, I went to Dylan's practice last night. It was a late one, which is why we had to record today instead of yesterday. But anyway, I was talking to two of the parents and just very nice.
Well, maybe we should all get together.
Yeah. Matthew's dad and
Yeah.
Julia, who's one of the moms.
Matthew, y'all, he's so fun to watch. He takes every sport he plays super seriously.
We were talking about that.
Super seriously.
I was telling Matthew's
man.
dad.
All the accoutrements.
I was telling Matthew's dad that Kelly really likes to watch Matthew.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I give him a hard time about all that gear he wears. He says, honestly, I don't understand it. He said
love it.
He said he's trying to be like his older brother. He has an older brother who's in high school.
Yeah.
And he said he's 9, but he acts much older because he's always hanging around older kids.
Yeah.
So it was fun to talk to him.
Yeah, he's cute.
Okay, here's our last letter. This one, honestly, when I read it, it made me a little tense. It made me tense, but then it made me feel good, but then it also made me feel a little awkward.
So we're going to read that the last thing we do on the podcast?
Abso-freaking-lutely. This letter is from Holly. Subject: a teenager loves y'all. Hey, Kellie and Allen. I love listening to the podcast, and I'm a huge morning show listener, and I love letters to Kelly. I just wanted to let
Thank you.
I just wanted to let y'all know that my 13-year-old daughter, Anna, sorry, like piranha, not banana.
You just messed it up.
I just messed it up. I am sorry, Anna. I know your name is Anna now. It's like piranha, not banana. Thinks Alan is hilarious.
Oh, no. That is not a good sign.
Come on, man. What do you mean?
You are lewd
No, I am
and
not.
inappropriate.
I am not lewd and I am not inappropriate. I'm being misrepresented. She is the typical teen who's glued to her phone when we're driving somewhere and she listened to her own music. But when I put the podcast on, she's all in and laughing at Alan because of whatever sound effects or jokes Alan says and how Kelly can just keep talking through it
That's what you got to do.
like it's nothing.
I learned this from the master, Kid Craddock. You just keep going because he's going to derail you with everything he's got. You just got to keep plowing straight ahead. That is how you get it done. Just keep talking.
She always asks, how does Kelly not laugh? He's so funny.
That's great. That's funny.
Yeah, this is how people look at your husband.
Well, you know how it is.
No, I don't.
The
Explain
spouse-
it. Explain it to our listeners.
That's the way it is with every couple.
How is that?
That's the way it is with every couple.
That I'm not funny?
No, everybody thinks that somebody's funny except for their spouse. Everybody's
I
like
think
that.
you're funny.
Oh,
You make me laugh all
you
the time.
never laugh at anything I say.
Are you kidding me? I laugh all the time. Why do I talk like this? I just tell her that Kelly is around it 24/7.
That's it.
I just wanted to let y'all know that and say thank you for entertaining my teen and myself as well. Holly, Anna, I really appreciate your support. Holly, Anna, I am sorry if I've ever said anything a little untoward or lewd because this is more of an adult podcast, sorta.
We don't have an
PG.
E. We don't have an E on it.
No, it's not an E, but it's a hard PG-13. She's on that kind of that edge right there.
Are we hard PG-13?
I think
Maybe
we're hard
some
PG-13.
days.
I think we're hard PG-13.
Not always.
You threw down a S-bomb one time? An F-bomb? No, I don't think we've ever thrown down an F-bomb.
know.
You threw down an S-bomb.
Yeah, I've never thrown down an F-bomb.
I have.
On our podcast?
No, I haven't. I don't think I have.
No.
No, I don't think. Seriously, I don't think I have.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. No, I dad cuss a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Like frukin',
Yeah, you do.
some bitch.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all both.
Thank you, Holly.
I
We
hope
appreciate
ever-
you, and you too,
I
Anna.
hope we don't embarrass you in front of your daughter. I would hate that.
We love you desperately, even though Kelly thinks I'm lewd and inappropriate.
It is what it is.
Okay, babe. Well, there it is. Okay.
Another podcast in the books.
Well, on the docket for after the podcast, just a little peek behind the kimono. I'm going to run the Dillster over to soccer practice.
Okay.
I think Coley has bathed and he is just chilling out. He has nothing tonight, so I will see you later.
I'm going to pick up a couple of prescriptions, gas up the car, come home, take a shower, shave my legs, do a fake tan, finish doing my laundry, and get packed because I'm leaving tomorrow after I get off the air of the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
Nationally syndicated. Yeah. So after you tell me goodnight tonight, I will not see you until next Wednesday.
Yeah. You're going to be on your own.
I will.
Holding it down at home. But we'll be doing the podcast. I'll just be from South Carolina through the miracle of modern technology doing the next podcast.
Yeah, cellular technology.
Yep.
We're going to do another podcast, but we've got a baseball tournament Saturday. I think we got a couple of practices.
A soccer game,
but then the kids go back Monday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it's just me and EK, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonding
Be
time.
a lot of Chick-fil-A.
That's fine.
All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
I love y'all.
Especially everybody that sent me correspondence and our biggest 13-year-old fan, Anna. Like piranha, not banana.
Got it.
And I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.